stayed in bed to read and got up just in time to catch a magnificent tangerine sunset. Not everyone caught today's sunset, because before today there were many who caught their final sunset, and I remember this. I remember when last May Brian lost Corina to suicide. The world's hatred and resentment had become too much, and she left her best friend with a long road, a cliff, and a sunset. I remember last year's video where I said that being able to do everything that you could do in the gender role that you're born into, and then everything in the one that you're not, is something to be proud of. I remember the fear. I remember the crying. I remember the reluctance to speak, not only because of the repercussions of being heard, but because that we all know that we cannot speak loudly enough. And I want to remember too the successes. New friends, new circles of support, new reasons that we all find for being ourselves, and in new ways. I remember when long ago my best friend was my brother and I his sister. I remember how he became she, and that as I went through my own transition, the use of a gender-specific pronoun became less attractive to me. Never before this year has America described hatred-based suicide as epidemic. And the epidemic is something for us to pay attention to as well, demanding that now, more than ever, we make it known that we are allowed to exist regardless of the prejudices that others have. Because their prejudices are not our problem. And we will not let them make it our problem. On behalf of so much lost youth, it is important now more than ever to speak out. Speech is the work of the terrorized, to give voice to the unspeakable as closely as we can get to the stuff of our pain without actually getting to it, because we know that it's over. But we will go over it time and time again in our minds, trying to assimilate what cannot be brought into the human mind, because it's beyond rationale and it's beyond emotion.